off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. On play action, Ellinger. And incomplete to open things up.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
To throw again on second down. Ellinger going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now they hand off to Coleman. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Off play action, it's Stick. He'll buy some time right. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. 23 yards the pickup there.
And unfortunately, in 2020, in the season opener, Cortland Sutton tore his ACL. But remember, over 1,100 yards in 2019, his future is still awfully bright.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. They're going to go play action now with Stick. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And too much juice.
Come on, baby.
Incomplete.
That shit a TD, nigga, wide open.
On their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
This nigga ain't got no fucking... Come on, man.
2nd and 10. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. This defense for the Steelers, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Flushed out right. The ball comes out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there are more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try
Stop letting these niggas fight for extra yards when they get stopped.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. So, Charles, take nothing away from this young man under center, because I know people think he's got a very bright future in this league, but I have to figure the defensive coordinators love the thought of squaring off against a rookie quarterback.
And especially if they have guys they can put together a game plan with that's going to confuse, disguise a lot of coverage, make this kid think a little bit. Because in college, he's seen a lot of things. Let's not get it wrong here. But at the same time, in the NFL, you can do so much more because of the athletes you have, because of their football IQ. And don't forget, you're going to throw a couple extra rushers at him as well. See if he can handle the pressure when those guys come at him.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Ellinger. Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them. They needed to run, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Ellinger. Looking outside, and he's got a man. That's Harris. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 25 yards that time.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
They go play action. Now Ellinger. Completion here to Claypool. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Clock running, under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. On 2nd and goal, Ellinger. Right side, Claypool's got it. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
All right, man, let's get ready, man.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away. Maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I had a fucking TD that I did fucking drop. I'm mad about mad about this.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, That's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
On second down, it's Coleman. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. 6-0 our score after 1. Now stick. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt.
3 down linemen getting through my line.
Ray McLeod deep for Pittsburgh.
All right, we got to switch it up.
Fighting his way through contact. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A good balanced attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Gallagher's throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down. Now Ellinger.
Let's fucking go, nigga. Use a guy, nigga. Just fucking get right, nigga. I'm a user guy.
At their own 32-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it.
And this is caught. Right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds.
My motherfucking reads is slow in the bitch right now. That's what happens when you hop on the game fresh off the clock.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the ground, it's a handoff to Coleman. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Coleman going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. 1st down. Here's Stick looking to throw.
Why did I throw that?
Going for Hamler, but this is intercepted.
Damn, that's my fault.
And the Steelers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. And he's going to get this.
What the fuck was this? What was that?
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Ellinger. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one.
I don't know what I was thinking when I threw that shit, Big A. I thought the nigga was finna go up the field to us the TD. I tried to lead him.
Here's 2nd and 10 now
right
from
to
about
that
the
nigga.
32. Ellinger to throw.
Shit, Bun.
Down by the Broncos. says it's a sack. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
And Bronco fans have to be so excited because Von Miller missed 2020 with an ankle injury, suffered just days before the season opener. An 8-time Pro Bowler, the all-time sack leader for the Broncos, and the active leader in the NFL. They are happy to welcome him back.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left.
Oh, this is.
Oh, and they had it.
Why?
The first, but a penalty
Why?
marker down.
Why the fuck would you face man?
So the hand got inside the face
mask
that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
They hand this off to Harris, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a pass swung out left to his right.
Hell no, we missing. Hell, this nigga just trucking and we missing.
Just shy of the 20. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. On the give, this is Harris, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Harris, and this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. On play action, they'll throw. And he's got his
I'm selling myself right now, bro.
And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected.
I'm really giving this
red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Sam Ehlinger with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead stands at 13. Well now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Stick from the gun. He'll go up top here for Hamler.
Let's fucking go, nigga. Big snag guy. Snag guy. Nigga.
How about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And that's checked down to Gordon. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Second down and goal. Stick. Flush to his right.
Oh my God.
At the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback.
I gotta get him out the game.
At the 20-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll throw now on the final play. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. So we reach halftime.
Alright, man, I gotta get right. I don't know what the fuck. I cannot score in this red zone.
We'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Fucking my
The Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
I'm trashing it up right now.
Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll run again with Harris. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And this is intercepted. They'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And Boswell's kick is good. And that's going to make this a 16-0 game. So they're able to build on things here with a field goal. But, you know, the question is how much longer can they really rely on their defense to pitch a shutout?
That's a great question because you know the guys on the other sideline are saying, give us the ball.
All right, we low-key had this nigga in too long, honestly. Low-key had that nigga in the game too long. We gotta switch that up.
We want another shot at this, so yeah, tight game. He'll take the 3. But this game, it's far from over.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions.
59 yards on the ground for him so far.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On the jet sweep, this is Johnson. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
I deserve to lose this game.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Sam Ehlinger, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
I done beat myself.
And it's no good.
I done lost
it has not been his day.
focus.
That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Locke. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out.
And then we got to hold it.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Block now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Ellinger to throw again on second down. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the rookie corner, Pat Surtain. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that,
that's
into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. Now he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Again, it's Harris on second down.
Oh, I missed.
Finding room to the 20. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. 95 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Sam Ellinger. His third touchdown of the season, all coming
this shit looking
in
like
this
last
game.
week.
And the Steelers
I don't even know how I came back and won last week.
Final seconds of this third quarter. Oh, they flip it to the kicker.
I can't even
Like
move. Oh my God, I couldn't even move.
This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Shit crazy. I couldn't even move on that play.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on first down is Locke. They're going right back to Hamler.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Eluding the pressure right. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. Into the red zone, it's Locke.
Come on, man.
Out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Locke to throw. sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Lock going to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Locke, gotta have this one. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. McManus's point after is good. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter,
it's caught inside the 25.
All you got to do is
into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From midfield, here's Locke. Escaping the pressure right. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. From the gun, it's Locke. Rolling to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Shotgun snap to Locke. Flushed out right. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Melvin Gordon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And he returns this to the 22. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 109 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front that
so this nigga don't fumble, but my QB do. Shit crazy.
2nd down.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on
he
1st
hit
down.
my Vaughn.
He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the rookie corner, Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. After the turnover, here's Locke. No escape for Locke, and he'll go down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Another try after the 1st down sack. Locke. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
2nd and 4. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
No, we'll get some more stats in.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Harris. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that.
That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one. Can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Stephon Tuitt. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. A big offensive explosion helped leading.